Hi everyone, I'm Vedavith Ravula. I'm a software engineer by profession, and I have experience in developing applications, mostly web services in ASP.NET, Node, and PHP. So I thought of kind of sharing my knowledge on this platform, and uh, it's open to everyone, and I'm ready to discuss your queries. If you need anything, you can put down in a comment box, or you know uh, email me. And I'm also adding a Discord channel of mine. It's called our C Sharp community. So if you need to discuss anything, just you can kind of uh, go there and ping me. I can respond back. So here today, we are talking about .NET, uh, specifically about C Sharp .NET, and the origins of .NET. So this complete tutorial is about .NET. So let's discuss about all what questions, like what is .NET and why it is used. Those kind of questions here. So let's begin this thing. So introduction to .NET. Basically, this is a framework. The .NET framework is a software development platform that was introduced in 1990 under NGWS services, uh, which which uh, which has a code name called Lightning. On They started development on this code name. Later on in 2002, they have launched as a .NET Framework 1.0. So, as we know the origin of it, let's ask ourselves, like, what is .NET Framework? Basically, .NET Framework is a common platform that is used to run applications which are built with, C Sharp, F Sharp, JavaScript, and other things. So, mostly it is used for .NET Framework is used for building mobile applications, uh, Windows applications, web applications, and etc. You know, .NET frameworks also support 60 languages, and there are 11 languages that is built by Microsoft itself. Those are like C Sharp, VB.NET, C++, JavaScript, Windows PowerShell, Ruby, Python, C Omega, and ASML. So this is what uh, is a .NET framework. It's nothing but an uh, umbrella uh, of a framework which supports different languages and provide a common interface for execution of these languages. So let's get into more discussions with it. So there are components in this framework. So so these are the like higher level components, like how whenever you write a C sharp code, uh, the code flows through your user written code will flow through each and every component of it. So what are the components of .NET framework? There are around 5 components. CLR, which is nothing but common language runtime. CLR is a basic virtual machine component of the .NET framework. It is the runtime environment in the framework that runs the code. Okay, it's like virtual machine. In Java, you have JRE. Here we'll have CLR. So basically, it's a runtime environment, and it will provide basic functionality like multi-threading, type safety, memory management, and stuff like that. Next thing is base class library, BCL. It's nothing but it's a collection of features. Uh, how to put it? It's a collection of libraries and features and functions that help to implement our code. I mean, either it might be C sharp or VB. So uh, I'd say like it's a collection of libraries. So basically, BCL has two types: user-defined libraries. The user-defined libraries in the .NET are called assemblies. So assembly, it is a collection of classes in a complete solution. It creates a DLL. DLL is nothing but dynamic link library, or exe, which is either executable or which is a DLL file that you can directly import it into your solution. And there is some other BCL part too, which is called predefined class library. It's nothing but namespaces. We have something like headers in C. In C, like we do like include stdio.h, include math.h. In Java, we use packages like input java.io. And here we have namespaces, and we'll be using a using keyword like using system. So that's about BCL. Uh, assemblies are nothing but I already told you, like it's an group of executables. Uh, Generally, an assembly is nothing but a compiled code. It's defined, two parts in DLLs or in exe assemblies. Basically, when .NET program is executed or compiled, it generates a metadata with MS Intermediate language, uh, which is stored in a file called assembly. Basically, assemblies are nothing but compiled C sharp classes. So you can, when you create your assembly, you can directly include in your solution too. So coming to framework class library, it provides, various functionality in .NET framework, including classes, interfaces, data types, etc. It's a basic, object-oriented front for .NET framework. So the components in this FCL are objects, data structures, basic base data types, garbage collections, connectivity and security, and it's a common platform for Windows and web-based. So coming to .NET applications, like where you will use this .NET. So it's a wide range. Since I said it's a framework, it's had wide range of applications. One will be, system applications, web applications, and database applications. So basically, there are three components in it. First will be Windows Forms. Those are used. Basically, it's an UI in your OS, like uh, it's an exe file. You can open your form and use it. It's a Windows Forms. It's an Windows system side application. ASP.NET is used to build uh, web applications, and ADO.NET is used to connect to your database. So this is the just a slight overview on what we will be discussing on it. And in this, continuing tutorials, we will concentrate on web services more. First, the prerequisites that I am going to teach you is, about very basics of C sharp, like object-oriented programming using C sharp, like control statements and things. I'll come up with those things in next tutorial, like what we'll be discussing on C sharp. And slowly we will, kind of move into deep learning, where we will move into advanced state where we will be writing ASP.NET code, a service where we can perform all CRUD operations on a table and get the response from the CRUD operations in a JSON format. I mean, in the end of this tutorial, we will be, kind of building a uh, service which will, talk to our database. So thank you for having coming to my channel and having yourself a little bit start on learning. Uh, if you have any questions, you can comment below always in the comment section, and you can also use our Discord channel. I'll add the link in the description.